to the women's review version of Oklahoma women's basketball. Now, 2 games happened. Huge games. First of all, the first huge game was, I think all that can be said is, if you're a big-time OU guy, like I am, for both men, women, football, basketball, whatever, for the men's version, you'll remember Mr. David Little scored a ton of points in 2 years for the Sooners. Well, the niece is now on the women's half. And this weekend, the niece, Peyton, she dropped a dirty 30. Dirty 30 in the Little Apple in Manhattan. Dirty 30. 30 points. And then in the other victory this week, now I'm a men's season ticket holder. I know that a lot of the women's season ticket holders, they were kind of, I'm not going to say where they were upset or confused or anything like that. They didn't like the fact that there weren't that many home games in the non-conference. I think that you guys only had, I think, maybe 2. And then all the rest of them were against, like, Illinois and Dukes. I know they went in Duke. They went into Duke. I'll say that. Cameron Indoor. But all that tenacity, all that toughness. They played Arkansas. All that toughness. All that hard work to not have the OU followers. It all paid off as the Sooners finally, the women's version of the Sooners, finally top off the Baylor Bears. The big bad third-ranked Baylor Bears. 68-64 in the Loud Noble Center. Sherry Cole was pumped up after the game, too, with all the fist bumps and all that. I'll tell you how all that happened next. To the women's edition of Women's Sooner Hoops. First part of the Women's Hoopers review show will be taking place in the Little Apple of Manhattan as the Sooners pull away from Kansas State. In this one, the game was pretty tight throughout, but 74-63 was the final. Oklahoma in the first half, they shot 45.5% from inside the arc and 20% from the three-point line, while the K-State Wildcats shot 58.8% from inside the arc and 37.5% from the three-point line, and we'll head to intermission. Second half, Oklahoma stayed hot, shooting 45.5% from inside the arc, but lowered their three-pointing percentage a little bit, shooting 16.7%. While the Kansas State Wildcats shot 44.0% from inside the arc and 37.5% from three-point range. For the game, Oklahoma shot 43.8% from inside the arc and 36.8% from behind the arc, while the Wildcats shot 41.5% from inside the arc and 47.1% from the three-point line. Your statistical leaders in this one. Points per ball game. Points in this one. As I said, Peyton Little. David Little's niece. Peyton, Stu, whatever you call her now. 30. She dropped a big bad 30. 30-30 on the Wildcats. Assists leader went to 24, Shireen Campbell-Olds. Miss Shireen Campbell-Olds picked out 4 dimes in this one. And the rebounds, that's right, she didn't foul out. She picked up 12 boards in this one. Kaylin Williams, number 42, 12 rebounds to lead the Sooners. Shot of the game, Shireen Campbell-Olds drops a 3-point nickel, which is about midway through the second half. Assist going to number 21, true freshman Gabby Ortiz. The Sooners then got to take a fun trip home where they finally beat Baylor. Cam Mulkey of Baylor and her big bad attitude. Sooners finally tame the Bears for another Sooner home win. 68-64 W for the Sooners. For the Lady Bears, they shot 34.4% from inside the arc, 25% from the three-point line. Lady Sooners, 39.3% from inside the arc, and 42.9% from the three-point line as we go to intermission. Second half, Baylor shot 46.9% from inside the arc and 33.3% from the three-point line, while Oklahoma Sooner women shot 37.9% from inside the arc and 30% from the three-point line. For the game, Oklahoma Baylor, the Lady Bears shot 40.6% from inside the arc and 28.6% from the three-point line, while the Sooner ladies shot 38.6% from inside the arc and 35.3% from the three-point line. Statistical leaders in this one. Points per ball game, 2 players scored the game high this time around. 15 apiece for number 42, K-Dub, Kaylin Williams, and who do you think? That's right. Number 10, Peyton Little, scored 15. Assist leader in this one. Number 21, Gabrielle Ortiz. Gabby picked up 5 assists in this one. And rebounds per ball game. Number 24, Shireen Campbell-Olds. She picked up 9 dimes in this one. A huge one even at the end of the game. But the shot of the game, Peyton Little. My girl Pate drops in a 3-pointer to put the Sooners back on top after giving the Baylor Bears the lead. She helps the Sooners get the lead back. An assist going to Gabrielle Ortiz. That put the Sooners up by 1, by the way. Back up by 1. All right. As far as local media that you like to talk to, radio hosts, the top one on that list, Mr. Toby Rowland, will be on my show. He was supposed to be on here today. It's not going to happen. But it will happen soon. This is how you can help me. I've got 10 questions that I myself have decided to ask him. But you can help. All you got to do is if you have a question for the T-Row that you think is better than mine, post it on the comments below. Tweet me at SoonerFanOK or email it to me, HarryTaylor22@yahoo.com. If I like it, I'll boot one of my questions. I'll ask one of y'all's questions. It's not that hard. So do that for me. Much appreciated. Find me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or tweet me at SoonerFanOK. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, Boomer Sooner, everybody. Enjoy this weekend of women's college basketball.